Good morning, Wildcats, and happy Monday to you. And I don't know if you've looked at your calendars, but if you have, it is already February. So, February 1st signifies the kickoff to Black History Month. And so, February is recognized as Black History Month. So, let's go ahead and take this time to learn a little bit more about Black History Month.
The month of February is designated as Black History Month. In the United States, it is a time to honor the important role African Americans play in the story of our country. The idea began as a week-long celebration in 1926, organized by historian Carter G. Woodson and others. It coincides with the birthdays of Frederick Douglass, a brilliant orator who escaped slavery and spent the rest of his life working to stop it, and President Abraham Lincoln, who issued the Emancipation Proclamation during the Civil War, which led to the eventual end of slavery in the U.S. Others who fought to end slavery include famous women like Sojourner Truth and Harriet Tubman. Woodson's idea caught on, and soon schools and communities around the country began organizing celebrations, starting history clubs and hosting events to learn more about Black history and culture. The Civil Rights Movement in the 1960s sparked even greater interest in the many accomplishments of notable African Americans, who excelled in all areas of life despite obstacles and hardships. Like scientist George Washington Carver, educator Mary McLeod Bethune, baseball great Jackie Robinson, entertainer Oprah Winfrey, and President Barack Obama. Black history is American history. Black History Month is a special time to focus on and learn more about Black culture and people of African descent who have made American life richer. How is Black History Month celebrated in your school or community?
And so that's just a brief introduction for the importance of Black History Month and preserving Black History Month. And so we wanted to start with this question. Who is an important African American in our nation's history, and why do you think they were important? And so that kind of draws back to what they say in the video, that it's a time to especially remember the contributions made by Americans of African descent or Black people. So make sure to answer this question of the day at the bottom of the video here, or the link in your email. I wanted to share my answer because in doing some research for this, I had never known about Carter G. Woodson, who was introduced in the video, who's known as the father of Black history, and he was an important historian to preserve Black people's history and culture. And so he did that for two reasons. He really wanted Black people to learn the rich history of their contributions, not only to this nation in the United States, but also throughout civilization. And he wanted all other people to realize and recognize these contributions to this nation to help gain equality. And so Carter G. Woodson would have been who I would have put for my important African American in this nation's history. And the reason why is because all of the contributions he made to preserve Black history. Now, trimester 2, we do have 2 weeks left till the end of the trimester. And so make sure you continue working hard to finish strong. Don't forget, as Weaver Wildcats, we live the Weaver way, so make sure that you continue to work responsibly, have excellent behavior, have that attitude of achievement, value everyone, exhibit respect, and be ready to learn. Now, let's also make sure that we're continuing to do our part every day to stop the coronavirus, so make sure you continue to do the 5, and you're washing your hands frequently, you're practicing that good respiratory hygiene, you avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, you're maintaining that social distance while you're out with your face mask on. If you're feeling sick, stay home and take that time to get better. Let's also remember that we do only have 2 weeks left for this trimester. So in order to help you be successful these last 2 weeks, make sure you follow these tips and tricks, and you're checking your school Gmail account every day, and you're checking into your Google Classrooms and completing your assignments before you hit that turn-in button. Make sure you're checking into your daily class meetings and watching the daily announcements. And make sure you're taking those brain breaks and getting up and moving around and getting that blood flowing through your body. It's Monday, Wildcat, so let's make sure that we're following the right day schedule. We'll start today in homeroom, then to third period, fifth period, and eighth period for our sixth graders, followed by your lunch, Reading Plus, we have some exciting things to report on about Reading Plus, and then make sure that you are finishing up your assignments as we only have 2 weeks left. 7th grade and 8th grade, you will be in periods 1, 3, 6, and 8 today, followed by lunch, Reading Plus, and then finish up those assignments. And like I said, 8th grade, you're on that same schedule. Now, most lessons completed this week. For last week, Miss Bays' class was the top of the leaderboard. They really took off this week, followed by Miss Sanders, Miss Contreras, and Miss Chu, followed by Mr. Mooneyham and Miss Criswell. And here's our special announcement. Miss Bays' class would like to lay down the challenge. Yes, Miss Bays' class says that they will beat any and all 7th or 8th grade classes. They said they will top the leaderboard, 7th and 8th grade. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't know. That sounds like a challenge coming from the 6th grade class of Miss Bays for all 7th or 8th grade. Let's see. Can you step it up this week, 7th and 8th grade? Now, most completed for the year, Miss Contreras' class still is on top with 73.3 lessons completed for the year. Congratulations to all of our students that were at 80% or higher, and this would just be the top of that leaderboard with Emily Lee on top with 14, and then Fernanda Olivares Ruiz, who is just really on fire with Reading Plus, and then all the other students listed there. Congratulations, and 50 merits were awarded to your account. You still do have time to join the Merced County Writing Festival, so just make sure to join the Google Classroom code that is listed there. And girls, the Esports Fortnite Club is still looking for you. So if you are interested in joining the Fortnite Club for the esports team, please email Miss Ponches, and her email is there for you. And Dance Club will be starting this Wednesday, so make sure that you enter that form either in the address bar and enter information in the form, or go to the Google Classroom with the code that's listed there. And our quote of the day, and I hope each one of you guys internalize this: if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. And that was said by Miss Maya Angelou. All right, Wildcats, that's the end of our announcements. And let's go ahead and make sure that we answer that question of the day. And remember, Wildcats, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Have a great day, Wildcats.